Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to another episode of Avon Bosses on the Rise
Bosses
with
on the
Ann
rise.
and Tam.
Tam.
We've been on a hiatus, so we're back.
Back in full
My
effect.
name is Tamara Robinson, and I'm a silver ambassador with Avon, selling at the President's Club level. And just coming back from breakfast, there's a lot of I say reconfiguring of my goals for this year. So this year, well, now that I'm back from breakfast, my goal has shifted a little bit, and now I'm more concentrated on my team members and focusing on getting them to realize what their dreams are, and more focusing on them instead of myself, because regardless of them doing what they have to do, I'm going to do what I have to do to make my business work. And my partner over here is the one and only Angeline.
Yes, my name is Angeline Fletcher, and I am a gold ambassador with Avon. So at the President's Club level, I have and I'm open to be at the Honor Society level by the end of the year. I have a great team, and we continue to build. And it is a challenge. I will not fool you, because we're gaining, and we some of our team members are taking breaks, but we continue, to build as well. So we have come to you today fresh off breakfast, as Tamara has said, and we wanted to share a couple of things with you. Couple as in two.
Yeah, two, yes.
Yes.
So we're going to start off with fundraising, because what I have realized, what worked for me last year basically was fundraising to help me hit President's Club. And going into RepFest and realizing that there was a fundraising class, I took opportunity to go in and, kind of learn a little bit about what the top fundraising representatives do. And it's basically, they target whoever they're targeting, whether it's businesses, schools, small groups, and they make a list of all those people who they plan to target. So fundraising representatives, they start from the beginning of the year or the end of the previous year, most of them say, and they make a list. They make a list of those who they contacted the year before and they did fundraisers with, and they made a list of new people who they can reach out to do fundraisers. And they mail all these people the information. They introduce who they are, they introduce the company, they introduce the fundraising flyers that are available on youravon.com. And then if they respond, then they carry on with whatever fundraiser that they choose. They target the supermarkets. So they make up flyers and they post it in all these supermarkets that allow you to post them in supermarkets, libraries, schools, churches, and they go around and they just post all these, information about fundraising. And they also, while they're still doing fundraising, they also put opportunity flyers up along with the fundraising. So basically what one lady was saying is she targets the same group because she's in a small town. So she targets the same organizations every year. And based on whatever results she gets, then she might get referrals through those organizations. She says not necessarily that organization might be looking for a fundraiser at the time, but she says if they know someone that might need a fundraiser, then they may refer her to that person. So I took away from that you have to put yourself out there, basically.
Yes.
You can't be afraid of putting yourself out there. So my goal is to, make my contact list of all those different organizations that are around my area, and send them a letter. Present who I am and present the opportunity to them, and send letters out. So that's the first step. You have to communicate with these groups that you are intending to work with, basically. And as far as the schools, I mean, someone was saying that it was hard for her to get into the schools, and she says, don't try to get into the school as per se for the whole school. She says, try to enter through an organization that's within the school. And then eventually, if those organizations become a success with doing their fundraising, then the school might take it on as a fundraiser. But she says, try to go into the different groups that are in the schools and try it like that, instead of trying to pounce into the school, because a lot of these schools, especially in our area, have a lot of restrictions, and at the beginning of the year already, they have already chosen who they want to do their fundraisers. And she says sometimes it doesn't even have to be that the prizes at the end of the fundraiser, yes, they get the funds, but she says create your own prizes. So for the top selling kid who, say for instance, it's a school, the top selling kid, you can give away a bicycle. You can give away, little things that you can come up with yourself, instead of trying to not give the individual fundraiser a gift. So I thought that was a cool.
That's a good idea. Yes.
Because at some point, yes, the money is going to the greater group, but one individual who does the best would want something for themselves too. So she says, come up with little gifts for the top fundraiser, the top 3 persons who bring money into the fundraiser.
Yeah, and of course, what it does is it creates a little competition and make people work even harder.
Yep.
As well. But let me ask you this, Tamara. What's the benefit to you say fundraiser? It sounds like we'd be giving the money to these people. How does it benefit the representative?
Okay, fundraisers help to boost that representative who wants to achieve President's Club or to be in the President's Recognition Program. So fundraisers boost our award sales. Now, doing a fundraiser, it depends on the individual. Now, the organization wants to raise a certain amount of money. Fundraisers are 50% guaranteed, as long as you present the information that you need to present to Avon. It's a 50% earnings. Now, as a representative, you can either, depending on what your goal is, if your goal is to achieve President's Club, then the fundraiser will help you with that, will achieve in President's Club. If it's to make a little extra money on your end, then it's to make a little extra money on your end. So you need to decide as a representative what your goal is. But most representatives that I've spoken to, the fundraiser is to help boost their award sales, to help them to achieve President's Club or Honor Society or whatever PRP promotion they're going for. So that's the benefit to the representative. And being in President's Club, as we all know, Angeline, is the place to be.
Absolutely.
So why wouldn't you want to help, you as well as helping somebody, but you're also helping yourself too to go over that threshold. So that's the benefit of the representative being, doing a fundraiser. It helps them to boost their sales as far as, get into the PRP program.
Yes, and of course it carries on that great tradition in Avon, where Avon is such a great philanthropic company that's always giving back, and we do the same thing, because then we're giving to these organizations, schools, and so on, that we're carrying on this great tradition within Avon as representatives. So that's also great. What else can you tell us about? Because I'm seriously going to be doing fundraisers this year as well. So what else can you tell us about?
And another thing they launched at RepFest is that we can do fundraisers now on our website. So it gives you the opportunity to do the whole brochure. I'm gonna have to, delve a little bit more into how it goes. But that's something that they launched, that you can do fundraisers on your web. You can promote fundraisers and do fundraisers on your website. And the good thing about it is they get to use the whole brochure. So that's one of the things that I wanted to ask them, if there's a way for them to allow us to do the whole brochure too, as well, apart from on the website, because the couple of fundraisers that I've done the whole brochure, because it gives them a bigger,
wider variety
of products to choose from.
Okay.
I didn't get the 50% on those fundraisers because I chose to do the whole brochure, but I still registered my fundraiser. But the only thing is I didn't get the 50% because I used the whole brochure. But they give you flyers, they give you flyers. The fundraiser toy for our stuffed animal for this year is the hedgehog.
Yes,
hedgehog. So it's a nice fluffy, animal. And then they have other flyers too, whether skincare, makeup. I think they just launched the makeup fundraiser. So there's a couple.
So tell me something now. To do the fundraiser with the school. So for example, if I decide that I'm going to do a fundraiser with a church group, say the women's auxiliary or ministry or department, and I want to do it, do I then have to create my own flyers with the products? I have to create my own list for them to get their orders, or does Avon provide anything?
Avon provides everything for the fundraiser. The fundraiser has, I think they may have about 7 different flyers now that's on the fundraising site. And then all you have to do is print all of them, present it to the group, and then the group will unanimously vote on one flyer that they would like to use for the fundraiser. There's a couple of information that you have to get from that group once you register the group. Once they have decided what fundraiser it is, then you go ahead, you register the fundraiser.
And the form is provided?
The form is provided online. The form is provided online, and then they will be asking you, Avon would need their tax exempt number and stuff like that, so that it's a tax exempt fundraiser. So that whole 50% or whatever you decide will go to them. So when you think about fundraisers too, you have to think about all the sales tools that you'll be using, the bags, the books, and all of that. So you now have to decide whether or not you're gonna eat the cost of that, or you're gonna take a percentage of what that fundraiser brings in to cover the cost of the brochures and stuff like that. But as far as the flyers and the receipt books, you can make up receipt books, but those receipt books that Avon has, they're free. So you could order, get a bunch of them and give it to each person, and you could use that. And then they also provide fundraiser envelopes. So each person will have an envelope. So, record the names, who paid, everything. So, they provide the basic needs for the fundraiser.
Absolutely. It sounds very, very doable. And I'm definitely going to be pushing forward. And I like the ideas of, I'm going to send out these letters to these people, and then to follow up with them and to work on it, because
and the good thing about it, Angeline, they also have templates of letters that we could use.
Oh, wow.
So they
Wow.
basically gave us all the information that we need. All
All
we
the
have to do is to just, personalize it to fit
yeah,
who we
yeah,
are.
absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we're definitely gonna be making the plunge into that as well. So that's good. And it would be good, Tamara, if you and I could even tag team on
Yes, a fundraiser together.
get a big one and we just
Yes. Yeah, right?
good, yeah. And so
Yeah.
that's also something that you can do as Avon representatives, work with someone if you would like to, and because Avon allows us to do that because we're a community and we are a sisterhood and brotherhood. That was great information, T. Thank you so much.
You're
That has
welcome.
inspired me. And I hope it inspires you as
Yeah.
representatives as well. Any last thing on that before we move on, T? Or we think we have
that's
covered
it. I mean, if anybody has any questions, please feel free to send us a message, and we'll, if we don't know it, there's somebody out there who knows the answer, and we will figure it. We'll find it out for you, and get you the information.
Absolutely, absolutely. Great, thank you.
And what else do we have going on?
Yeah. Oh, girl, we are sharing the love.
Sharing the love.
Everyone now has this incentive, share the love, and it is an incentive, and it's a benefit, and it's like an all-in-one thing where we can now share the love, share the opportunity with another person at a cost of $10 only.
You can't beat that.
Wonderful. Can't beat that.
Can't beat that.
So for a limited time only, Avon is offering that. It was supposed to have ended on August 6th. They've extended it to August 20 because August is Representative Appreciation Month at Avon. Who does that? Which
company gives you the whole month? Huh?
The whole month, And so I've gotten a bunch of new representatives, and I'm sure you have as well. And so it is our intention to work with them. But we would also like you as a representative as well to share the love with others so that they can join this beautiful company. And what Avon has done is they have customized the starter kit for these these new representatives. So they get a particular starter kit when they sign up for $10. But it doesn't only stop there. What Avon has challenged these representatives, because even though they're starting for $10, it is the onus is still on them as it is on us to build their business in a serious way. So what Avon says is, if you build your business, Avon rewards you. So as they place their orders, Avon is giving incentives to them, and they are giving products to them, and they are giving books and bags and so on to them as they continue to build. And we won't overwhelm you with all the information pertaining to that at the moment, but it is fantastic.
Yeah, I like how you say you're not going to share the information, because I was here, contacting my team, and I realized that 3 of my team members, got the first level. So I said, okay, the second level is, and I'm like, I'm not going to tell you all what the third level is. You have to complete the second level in order for me to tell you what the third level is, but it's going to be big. The third level is big. So it's a beautiful, beautiful thing that Avon is doing. And all those people who wanted to sign up before, but because of financial reasons they couldn't. I mean, this is the time to get in. I mean, $10, and you make back that $10 within your first order. Can you
Absolutely.
believe it? Within your first order, you can make
Yeah.
that $10 back.
$10 back.
So it's a win-win. You're
Yeah.
not losing. It's a win-win. Um,
Yes.
I'm encouraging everyone who thought about starting a business and
Mhm.
was kind of iffy. Come and look at what it is. I mean, it's $10 and nobody's forcing you to stay. If you come in, you join and you see if it's not for you, then
Mhm.
it's not for you. But I'm telling you, it's a great business for you to come and be partners with your friends, your families, co-workers, and just spread the love all around.
Absolutely. And of course, as representatives, what we would encourage you to do, the people that you would target, of course, if you have a good thing, the first people you really want to target are your friends and family members,
Uh-huh.
because it is a good thing. And don't be scared to be thinking that, oh, you're going to be losing customers. No way.
You're
You,
gaining a
and the thing
partner.
is, huh?
You're gaining a business
You're
partner.
getting a business partner, and the same way you've gained customers, you
Mm-hmm.
will gain others. I mean, I have signed up, a lot of my customers and my
Mm-hmm.
helpers, and now I have to be. I'm looking for new customers, and I'm going to be doing that through my fundraiser. I've
Mm-hmm.
also been doing that through my pop-up shops that
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing. So don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Mm-hmm.
You are sharing the love,
Love.
right? And benefit from your business partners.
Mhm.
So as they progress, as they make money, you
You will
also
meet. Yeah.
money well, and that's the residual effect that multi-level marketing
Marketing. Yeah.
gives to us, provides us, and it's just absolutely wonderful. So share the love.
Share the love.
So, guys, that's it for today. We wanted to share those two things with you.
Mhm.
Do some fundraising. Look into it under the tab on your Avon.coms that says opportunity for earning.
Mhm.
Under there, you will find the fundraiser where
Mhm.
for fundraising opportunity, and all
Opportunity.
of the information
Yeah.
is there.
Mhm.
Take the time, go through it, understand it, because we can tell you as much as we
Yeah.
can, but sometimes it's necessary for you
For
to
you to
take the
go
time
over.
and go
Mhm.
through it.
Yeah.
Yes. And of course,
Okay.
to share the love.
Okay,
Right.
guys.
That's it for
Thank
now.
you for joining us, and we'll see you next week with some more insight and a little bit of recap of what we did at
At
RepFest.
breakfast.
So,
Absolutely.
again, like, subscribe, and share to our channel, and
Yes.
see you next week.
See you next week, guys. Bye.